Hey High Vibe Tribe, welcome to the Star Tarot. So we're going to go straight into the reading for the month of February. We're getting into Cancerian's reading. It's going to be a general energy read. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Cancer. So Mercury retrograde is over. And we do have more clearer communication taking place now, Cancer. So, right, we got two that fell out. One that fell at the bottom. So we've got beyond the mind and vulnerability. All right, so right off the bat, what we're sensing here is how to allow yourself to learn things beyond the norm, beyond what your blockages kind of allow you to. And that sometimes entails you being a little bit more vulnerable with yourself, with other people, Cancer. I feel you tapping into your watery nature a lot more. I see some clearer communication over here. All right, we're doing some throat chakra meditations. A lot of the, if you want, you can meditate on the word Lam. So what I would do is take 15 minutes to yourself. I would turn down the lights, maybe light a candle, Cancer, so that when you're expressing yourself, you can do so in a much more clearer manner, okay? Especially when it comes to you understanding, newer things that are happening to your in your life, actually. Okay, I feel like sometimes what happens is these anxieties can take a bit of a toll on the way that you think and evoke certain types of like mentalities within you that don't really entail you speaking freely from your heart, from your purpose even, okay? But I do sense you freeing the mind up when you start to learn something new that comes into your life this month, Cancerian. I sense you freeing the way that you used to think, releasing a lot more, so that just because of how you're allowing yourself to be more vulnerable, okay? All right, I feel like this has a lot to do with your root chakra also, like this dragon tail over here. Dragon tail. All right, letting your imagination go into a whole new realm. I don't know if you remember the show Dragon Tales even. It's just about being able to transcend the illusions of this earthly plane and escape into a whole new realm beyond the mind. All right, and it does entail you being much more vulnerable with yourself, right, Cancer? Yeah, definitely. I feel some sort of thoughts being spoken out about how you see the dimensions of the world, or a new world even, okay? Cancerian, so that's what we have with the Beyond Lemuria deck. I'll try to just get these beautiful cards shown during the reading. I love those cards. So let's get into it, Cancer. For the month of February, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. This is a general energy read. Energy is fluid. So do keep in mind that this reading can change for you. Take a look at all your other signs, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, to see if any of those readings resonate with you, and so whatever doesn't, you can just leave it behind. So right off the bat, we're going with the Wheel of Fortune, okay? So we're dealing with fate. Fate is at play, okay? Fate is at play. You are gaining clarity for the bigger picture. All right. I feel definitely a cerebral energy that's allowing you to see something again beyond the mind. So you kind of grasp onto this newfound knowledge, okay? You're tapping into these ancient ways of thinking, which I feel like are expanding your horizons. All right, Cancerian, you're just expanding your horizons right now. Much more of a complete outlook on life. Oh, look at you right there in your reading, Cancerian, with the King of Cups, okay? We've got here freedom with the Nine of Pentacles. If you're dealing with 9 energy, this is for you. Then you've got the Sun over here. This is declaring that abundant thought process, groundedness, you know, being so in control, I feel, is what's going on over here. A lot of happiness, a lot of positivity in your nature and the way that you think, you know. I feel like energy is something you believe in strongly, you know, the law of push and pull even, okay? So a reaction to an action is what the way you think, right, Cancerian? Okay, I definitely sense a lot of abundance here for Cancer in the month of February. Look at that. You have a 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment, death, which is all about transformation. It doesn't always symbolize actual death, to be honest with you, but death is very much so scorpionic energy. Okay, Cancer? So you could be dealing with a fellow water sign, a Scorpio. A lot of transformation taking place here. I feel like you're tapping into like such a pure thought process. So much more of a pure, like a childlike. Okay, look, get a load of the Sun over here. The Sun card has this child on top of this horse. It's like the power of the inner child is what allows this abundance to take place, okay? This is exactly what allows you to become more free in your thinking, is what I feel like beyond your mind, right? So kind of more free in the way that your mind allows you to grasp onto any newfound knowledge, okay? With this faded energy, you're kind of someone who doesn't think like people normally think, okay? That may have been kind of difficult for you. Here you go. 7 of Cups. You've got a lot of confusion over here that you may have just because of like the way that you come across sometimes. You can be someone who can't really relay the message as coherent as you would like to. The Hierophant over here, you've got commitment that you're dealing with. So you may be someone who's kind of confused about a commitment because you don't think like people normally do, right, Cancerian? Especially with this energy read that I'm picking up on. Yeah, you're dealing with a strong fellow fiery nature. We got Strength, Queen of Wands, King of Wands. So you've got a partnership over here taking place. I'm just going to put this right here. So you've got a partnership over here taking place, Cancerian. Okay, you have a vibrational match. A vibrational match. You're definitely dealing with some Leo energy, Cancer. Okay, it's really cool. These two cards over here, I want some clarification on the Death and the Nine of Cups. So we're just gonna take a look here. Like you might have like a lot of options to choose from on how you're kind of thinking about maybe this newfound commitment that you're dealing with. I feel like these two pillars in the Hierophant symbolize something so important to you. Like how you stabilize this commitment is very important to you, or important to this journey. Okay, I feel like it reminds me of a duality of some sort. Okay. I feel a little bit of stress with the 9 of Cups energy. So let's take a look with this Death and the Nine of Cups is all about. Okay, so there's just a transformation. Okay, you were just kind of waiting for a certain transformation to take place, but it does happen. Okay, because you do see it happening. It's just a little bit of a waiting period that took place. Okay, that's about it that was going on for you, Cancerian, in the month of February. So whatever this commitment is, it brings you much needed stability. It just kind of looks pretty easy breezy from here. It seems like you're confident. You've got a good month for the month of February. I feel like maybe you were partially contemplating maybe leaving a certain situation behind, and then you kind of find a way to commit. Okay, Cancerian, you find a way to commit to this. Yeah, look at that. There's you showing up in your energy. So it's this has to do with your purpose in life, with the Chariot energy. Okay, Cancer, you stand in your power because you know exactly what it is that you want with the Nine of Cups energy. Just a little bit of waiting going on here with the Death energy. So waiting for something to kind of change within you, but because of this Nine of Cups energy, you have something here that maybe you don't quite understand, but then you start opening up your mind, and then it allows you to kind of think in a certain broader perspective comes into play for you this month, Cancer. Okay, so you got Queen of Wands, King of Wands, a lot of team players over here, fun, interesting dynamic between the two of you that you're dealing with, okay? But you're free. I believe I'm talking to some single, going towards not so single Cancerians. If you're the Cancerians that are looking for a partnership, I do sense that there's a partnership here for you. And you're confident. You're so confident. Your stance is so strong, Cancer. Okay? The strength energy. You may have fire in your chart. The way you communicate also is really strong. It's just that maybe the way the message was being put across wasn't as purposeful as it may have been in your mind, right? So that can happen to us sometimes, Cancerian. And a good way to start alleviating that is through meditative practice. Like I said, LAM, if you start your meditation sessions and you focus on that frequency of those letters, that vibration, it opens up the glands in your throat chakra, and it takes just 15 minutes in your day, and you'll see a huge difference, Cancer, in your figure of speech, the way you express yourself, okay? You'll definitely find yourself connecting more to your heart so that you can communicate in a much more essential way, I'm getting, okay? Like an essential way, so much more depth with it, okay? So you get taken very much so seriously. All right, Cancer, so that is exactly what we're manifesting this month for you. Until next time.